Now that we've gone over the basics of how to write HTML elements, let's take a look at how an HTML document is structured. What I'm going to do is remove all the HTML we have in our index.html file and start again, talking you through all the different parts of it. The first thing that we need is a doc type declaration. This tells the program that's running it that it is in fact an HTML file. We write this by opening our angular brackets, typing an exclamation mark, writing the word doc type, adding a space, and then HTML. We then close our angular brackets. This doesn't need a closing element because it's merely just a declaration. For everything within our document, we are going to want to wrap it in an HTML element. So we open our angular brackets, type HTML, close them. Every time you open an element with HTML, it's always a good idea to close it at the same time. That way you're not going to miss closing any elements throughout your document. So let's open our angular bracket, put our /, type HTML again, and close it. This is our HTML element, which is going to contain all of the things within our HTML file. So I'm going to press enter a few times just to give us some space. The HTML element needs a language attribute. We write that with the word lang. Then we put our equal sign and our quotes like we do with attributes. In here I'm going to be writing the HTML file in English, so the shortcode for that language is EN. Inside our HTML element, there are two child elements that we need. The first one is the head element, so let's write that in. And the second one is the body element. Notice how I'm opening and closing the elements at the same time. Everything that the browser shows you is held within the body element. So this is where we're going to write all of our content. The head element contains further information about the document itself. If I save this file, we're going to notice that there's nothing on the page anymore. If I add back in one of our headings, and save the file, you can see that it's being displayed. And it is in fact inside this body element. It's really important to remember that because when we're writing all the content for all of the projects, we're mostly going to be working inside of this body element. In the next video, we'll look at what we need to add inside the head element.